All right. Yeah. Okay. I think we're live. Number 5, I live. All right. Good morning, everybody. It's 7:30 in the morning, New York time. A couple of hours before the New York trading session begins, but it's also approximately London lunch. Good opportunity for us to get together as a team, as a community, to collaborate, share ideas, realign our satellites. So big booyah to you. I hope you had a wonderful long weekend. The longest weekend ever, right? I dread long weekends as a currency trader. Dread. Hey, so what did you do all long weekend? I waited for the markets to open. So, anyways, so good day to you. It is Tuesday, January 17th, 2017. It is the first day of our trading week as a group. So I propose we go through the calendar. We'll do a quick look at the commitment of traders report. We'll try to get some charts in. We'll do all that kind of stuff, answer your questions, and do what we can. But I'd like to first thank you for being on my team, coming to Forex.Today for this webinar every single day. I'd like to thank you for being a client of TradersWay. I'm very grateful for you being in my life, and I hope you find success sooner than later, and I hope you earn it through hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, and not through some sort of entitlement. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And gosh darn it, people love me. Uh-huh. Yeah. So anyways, let's start the day on a positive note, huh? Let's go.
Life is great, life is great, life is good, life is beautiful. You gotta give it all you got, everything you got to give. Time to shine, time to live. Life is great, life is great, life is good, life is beautiful. Now you're living out your dream with your hopes up high. Your only limit is the sky.
So hey to you. Let me remind you that trading Forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. If past performance, good or bad, is not necessarily indicative of future results. But please always stay small, stay humble, focus on the long term, and never risk money you cannot afford to lose. Ni hao ma! My name is Wayne McDonell. I am the Chief FX Market Strategist for TradersWay.com. Thank you for being a client. If you are not, please pay it back. Say thank you for this service that we provide you every single day for free. Thank us simply by opening up a demo account, getting used to our back office, which is clean and simple. Download MT4, try out our execution. It's fast. Test out our spreads. They're competitive. We want to earn your respect and loyalty, and that's why I'm here every day. We want to be the prime broker for your successful Forex trading business. I do these sessions 7:30 in the morning, Monday through Thursday here at Forex.Today. And every Friday I'm at fxstreet.com. You will have to pay money for that webinar. And then lastly, I am Forex Speaker of the Year at FX Street. So that's my dossier, as they say in Canada. It's my dossier. Cool. So, how you been doing, bro? It's a bit of a street battle, is right? Bit of a street battle. Did you get out of the beast before the retracement? It gapped down and popped up, didn't it? Huh? Yeah, the gap down, but the gaps tend to fill, right? That's the general operating procedure. Life is great. Life is grand. Life is gut, ja. Beautiful gap, huh? So if you hit your weekly target in the beginning of the week, okay, if you hit the target early in the week, what are you to expect? And I swear we covered this just like maybe Thursday of last week. Back to the weekly central pivot point. Okay, why? That's the harder question, right? Why? Help me understand. I don't like memorizing rules. I'm not a memorizer. Yeah, there's no more bears in the market. It's not even investors playing pivot points. No, there's the bears got out. That's what they're supposed to do, right? That's the target. They hit their target. They're done. There's no bears. Doesn't mean there's bulls in the market. No, we have news going on. But don't get confused. It doesn't mean there's bulls in the market. It just means the bears did exactly what they were supposed to do. Exactly. Yeah, Mark says that's what he meant. Yeah, I'm a stickler for language. You know, I've been over professor sized, right? I've been at Harvard now, what, 3 years? 2 years? More than 2 years. I only have 3 years to go. Oh, yeah, I'm already reading. Next week the semester starts, but I'm already reading the textbooks, right? But anyways, doesn't mean we're bullish here. Just means, right, that the bears took profit like they're supposed to, like it's assumed. And is this a good opportunity to reaffirm with your subconscious that professional traders, speculators, institutional investors use weekly pivot points? Or is this just a random coincidence? Hmm? So isn't that neat though? So even if you didn't make the trade, let's say it's a holiday, you don't trade holidays. Good, 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 good. Fine, 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 fine. Good, good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good. But you should take the opportunity to say, well, this just reaffirms that, I need to use weekly pivot points. And you walk away a winner on this one, right? Because you walk away with something. You're building your confidence, right? So what do you think? Everything in Great Britain's fixed, right? Oh, well, this speech changes everything. Nick says, when can we expect this to short the pound again? Well, A, you need to be a bear. So you should probably comb through what she said and make sure there isn't anything in there that should, change your point of view. And then the next thing is identify levels of resistance. Okay. So how about psychological level right here? Would you consider selling this, Nick, at 140? Well, when you get, how about on a 5-minute chart, you see a reversal pattern right off of 150. Okay. Zeal brings up a good point. We're at the midpoint psych level 1950, and everyone that doesn't want it to hit 140 is going to get to this 139.50 and then roll the sucker over, right? right at the New York Open. That is also plausible. Okay. That's a daily pivot point, right? So you could do things like you could just sit here. It doesn't really matter if it's 1950. Sorry, I keep saying 1950. 139.50 or 140, right? You don't really care. So couldn't you just sit here and say, well, I'm going to short the next 5-8 cross down on the 5-minute? Who cares about the price, right? How about next 5-8 cross this way on a 1-minute chart? Might be too much noise, right? Elvis says, pig dog, sure, you can do pound dollar too, right? Hey, the Istanbul police have caught the suspect that shot up that nightclub. It's amazing how they caught the suspect and he's all bloody and bruised and beat up. He must have fallen down the stairs. This, the Turkish police must be very concerned. Oh yeah, look, there's a picture of him with a boot on his head. Oh, nice. Yeah, that takes away all doubt, right? Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. The picture. Look, if you're going to be a terrorist, at least do your dishes for crying out loud. What an idiot. Clean up your apartment, stupid terrorist. What a filthy apartment. Yeah, come on. I guess if you're a terrorist, you don't have a lot of self-respect, right? Or respect for anybody. So. All right. So, yeah, so you got to make some decisions here, right? Got to make some. So we're coming up. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close. Doot, doot, doot. It's amazing that was 50 pips, huh? Just like that. We went actually from the 40s to the 90s, just like that. What do you want to do? You got it right there. Daily R3 140.0000. You are not alone. Oh, we're supposed to be doing the. Nobody likes dirty dishes. I mean, come on, right? Why do you want my email, Jeff? I'm a private person. Might put me on a joke of the day list or something. Oh yeah. Wayne at fxbootcamp.com. Well, he's an attorney, not a tax return guy. He doesn't do your taxes, but he can set up your corporation. Yeah, you'll still need a tax attorney or some sort of someone that knows international taxes. I guess we should be doing something. I like trading. All right, hang on. Oh, thank you, Windows. What feature does that? This happens to me every once in a while. I move a window in such a way that it decides to minimize everything. And of course, for me, everything is 100 different windows. So I've lost you guys. I'm going to open all these windows again. Where'd you go? There you are. Yeah, you like the bull, or the bear eating the bull over here? Yeah, I was goofing. Problem is Windows, even though I've organized my monitors, Windows is not smart enough to be able to put the desktop wallpaper across the monitors as I have them organized in Windows. Oh, yeah, drag a window and shake. What kind of idiot invented that? All right, so hang on. I got to get all my charts back up. Yeah, isn't it funny? Here's another thing, Ryan. How about this? You hook up 16, 17, 18 monitors, and Windows says, all right, I'm going to organize them in a long row. Okay, great. That's probably not what I wanted. And they'll say this is monitor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which ones are they? Because it doesn't do double digit identification of monitors. So there's no difference between 1 and 10 and 1 and 16. So, you know, anyway, so good luck. So you have to figure it out randomly and then stack them, but kind of like randomly figure out where they are and what order they are. I mean, it's funny. You're like, wow, really? All right. So what happened? I lost Forex.Today. What browser was I using for that? This is an edit post. Maybe it was Firefox. News calendar. There we go. All right, we're back. Okay. Okay. What I want to do here, this is Forex.Today. To get to here, you just click on News and Calendar, right? Okay. And then I'm going to change the impact to high only. Okay. We got a Carney speech yesterday. I didn't pay attention to that. Did you? I wonder what he said. I'll have to look into that. Clearly, his dollar. I've been trying to get sleep, but I've been getting enough sleep, not a lot of sleep, but I've been getting sleep, but I wake up even more tired. You ever have that? Yeah. Yeah. But so anyways, over the weekend, I just like, I didn't pay attention to this. I was doing some other things. Yeah. Oh, by the way, what, a month ago, my two children on the robotics team, their team won first place in the robotics championship for their region. Nice. So we went to super regionals over the weekend, which is all the champions of all the different regions in this part of Georgia. And we came in number one. Number one again. Oh, snap. The best out of 144 schools is what I figure. So they're on their way to the state championship. Ho, 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 ho. What were you doing when you were 10? Programming and building robots? Yeah. Oh, it's cool, man. It's cool. It's really cool. So, anyways, they're doing well. So that's one of the things I did over the weekend. All right. It was only, I think, 8 hours of competition. Have you ever taken like a couple of hundred kids that are roughly 10 or 11 years old and like lock them up somewhere for 8 hours, have them focus? Good kids are all nerds, though. All right. So, anyways, let's just skip because I actually didn't. So, what I'm trying to say is I didn't pay attention to any of this nonsense. European zoo, whatever, pound, CPI. All right, let's talk about this. I guess this is worth talking about. UK CPI much higher than expected. Why? Yeah, the value of the pound is tanked. The, the great people of Great Britain have completely devalued their currency because nobody believes that their economy is going to benefit from all the things that they're doing. So they're going to run themselves into a shipwreck. Cool. So all the rats are fleeing the ship, right? Great. So the British pound is losing value, but how does that create inflation? Why is CPI up? How does it actually work? No, not oil. No, we already identified it has to do with the pound. But what? If you live in the UK, a pound is a pound. What do you care? Right? If you're buying a loaf of bread, a pound is a pound. Bread prices haven't quadrupled. Paying more for imported goods. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So if you're buying, I don't know, jam, if you're buying marmalade from France, right? So that's what it is. You just have to pay more for foreign goods. So eventually what happens, if you've studied economics, you know that the next thing to happen is called the substitution effect. You stop buying French marmalade because it's too damn expensive. And you get mad at the French. Damn you, French! We're having high prices. And what you don't realize it's your pathetic local currency. But what do you do then? Yeah, buy cheaper bread. So you import it from Turkey or something, right? No. Or most likely you buy local. Correct. And I guess English strawberry jam instead of French marmalade or something, right? And that's called the substitution effect. Okay. All right. So, anyways, let's move on.com. We got Lou speaking today. Jack Lou. Cool. But he's out of the treasury, right? So what's he going to say? Okay. Tomorrow, CPI of the United States. That'll be very interesting. That's always a good scalp. Later on Wednesday morning, Bank of Canada interest rate decision. Another lovely opportunity to scalp. Maybe you play that today. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And if you're going to play this, you might as well go back and read the Carney. Or sorry, I was thinking Pelosi for a second. Sorry. So, anyways, forget that. All right, so go ahead and prepare. That's always going to be a good scalp. And then the Fed stuff. I mean, what a great day, right? Could it get any better? Kiwi CPI, which, I don't think will be that big of a deal. But how about Aussie jobs report? Oh my God, what a great trading day. Wake up in the morning, boom, US CPI. And then after that, boom, Canadian interest rates. And then boom, Fed. And after that, boom, Aussie jobs. You're like, woohoo. Backed up just a few hours later, boom, ECB interest rate decision. Woohoo! What a good trading week. And then Friday is golfing day. Whatever. Awesome, huh? This is going to be great. So tomorrow's a sleeper, or right? Or should I say today's a sleeper? And tomorrow's just boom, 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 boom. It's going to be good, huh? What do you think? Worthy of getting out of bed for, right? Mm-hmm. Look at this. You can go through and set up next week now. A lot of yen news next week. Aye. Cool. What day is Trump becoming president? What's the inauguration? Is that Saturday the 21st? Friday the 20th? Yeah, like I said, golfing day, right? Smells like a good golfing day to me. Oh, by the way, to the Ron and Ron who bought me cigars for Christmas, they arrived. Thank you very much. They're in the humidor seasoning. Yeah, I love Ron's. My wife's like, "Oh, you ordered more cigars?" I'm like, "No, the two Rons got me cigars. Two Enron and one Enron." Yeah. Oh no. So now when because I often, if I'm usually pondering, right? I'm usually pondering and reading and writing and puffing away. So you're in my thoughts. You quite literally, well, at least you're in my lungs. Okay, let me get my drawing tool. Hello, drawing tool. Haven't fired this sucker up in a while. Bear in the Nikkei, huh? Due to yen strength. Okay. All right, let me get my draw. All right, I think we're good here. And let me change this color to black's fine. Right? Lower low. Take this bottom, drag it across. Okay. We're only in this area here, so you take this bottom, this top, and you fib it. Okay. For example, that's an easy way of doing that. And you get something like a 382, 50%, 618. Right? Down. Okay. Typically what you do is then you have to drag this one, but this one was so little compared to this breakout, right? So you ended up getting a big pullback. Okay. So once you're up here now, and it's the same methodology, it's almost like the 382,618 over there, right? You got to go like what 382, 50%, 618. But now you got this low is once it pulls up, this low is now lower than that low, so you got to bring this across. Okay. You can see there's a lot of hesitation. You can even see there was a pullback. We're down in here. Okay. Next thing I want to do is I want to mark this area, which you can see has been marked by our analyst. Thank you very much. I would look at that. And you know what? The interesting thing, you kicked it off here. That's fine. I would expect that too. So that's really good thinking. I wouldn't expect this. I mean, it could happen, so you got to be ready, but I would expect a bigger pullback. So I think you did really good on that. I think you nailed it. See this, yeah, off there, this off of there, this, don't know. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like that. Cool. Man, I wish this one was darker. All right, there we go. I can't see any of this. All right, so there's a lot going on this one on diagonal trends and stuff. So I'll give you my point of view right off the bat. So there's a line like this, assuming a trend line. My personal opinion is I don't slope like that because that's subjective. And the whole point of technical analysis is not to be smarter than the rest of the market, but you want to try to figure out what most of the market is thinking. That's just too complicated. And there's too much conjecture and guessing on that. So I wouldn't do it that way. Because you're saying, oh, it's got to go up here and drop because of that. Well, you might be right. And that's where confirmation bias comes in. You might be right, but I doubt it. I doubt it's going to be for that particular reason. Okay. So I would, if you told me it was this, okay, I'd, it's the same price, but I'd believe that more. Or if you fibbed it, from here to this zone here, you fibbed it, right? This low, this high, and you said this is a 382 or 50%. I think 50% just slightly higher than that, right? Then I'm good with that too. So we're saying the same thing differently, but my way's right. We're saying the same thing, just yeah, except you're wrong and I'm right. Yeah. Okay. So that's a big counter move, all right, for a pound, isn't it? A lot's got to change. The pound, it has to be strong, you know, till the end of the week, all the way to Friday. You better check the calendar, right? You better check the calendar and see if there's, right? To see if there's news or something to keep that happening. That's a big pullback if you're assuming that. That's fine. Okay. But on the smaller time frames, you're going to see things like this then, right? Then they're probably down and then back up to a new high, all in this little frame. And it ain't going to be that easy, right? I mean, look where we are now, and then there's this one coming up. Then, yeah, then this one. Yeah, you're going to have some fighting to do. You know what I mean? You might be right, but I think patience is going to be the biggest test. And also, I think if you're a bear, I think what you'll end up doing is taking a shot here and maybe not making money, taking a shot here, not making money, taking a shot here, and it's still not going to be easy. It's going to come down and then it's going to come back up, and then, and then it'll take off, right? If you're doing sort of like an Elliott wave type thing. So you'll end up taking 2 or 3 shots and not making money, and then the following 2 or 3 shots do well. But at least you're preparing, right? The most important thing is you're identifying levels of resistance which you may consider selling again. Okay? All right. Gandalf the Wizard. All right. What do we got here? Same thing. Pig dog short. Check the lines. Yeah. Yeah, on this time frame, it almost looks like range bound, right? I can't tell though. Where are we now price wise? Are we already up here? Well, be careful, guys. Like Euro Yen, for example, just hit the 4-hour 21 and stopped. So there's stuff going on, bro. Yeah, I can't quite see what these are though. I can't see that. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. I mean, what is, but just analyzing the charts, that's where I'd see the resistance. I see here like a moderate downtrend, right? Or on a higher time frame, a better run, right? But just like we saw, I think on a different chart, you know, this low is not incredibly low compared to the previous one, right? But if you were going to sell again, you would fib this bottom to this high, and then look left for, confluence, and you would probably guess this area, right? And then you'd look at psych levels and pivot points and find your line, and you would assume this. If you're playing this high to this high, okay? And if you find yourself up here, whoa, 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 because in best case scenario, you're playing a range, and you were a trending guy, right? Thank you. Look at that. The timing of that Stokes looked really nice too, didn't it? Katie Couric. Well, can't argue that, huh? So I just pointed out that we just hit the 4-hour 21 on this pair, and to try to, I think it's here now. Okay. Nice detailed notes. This one wants to kick north, huh? But that looks sideways at best, right? It's fine. I like the details she's put here. The main risk for the day is UK Prime Minister Theresa May's speech. Good. Well, she posted this several hours ago, so I appreciate that. Thank you, Katie Couric. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened? With Theresa May speaking, this could lead to further pound weakness. Yeah, but it did not. Tough though, huh? Happens. So this is what it looks like now. Be even higher, huh? Looks like this right now, DR3. Uh-oh. All right, well, that's why they invented stop losses, right? But he notes that there was risk in the market. That's fine. So that's good, right? At least it's not trading blind. CPI today, fair share for the pound. Yeah, maybe. This is the 4-hour 21. So we're right. Oh no, euro. Okay, we're through this now. The euro, however, hit the 4-hour 21 and stopped. So we're kind of like this now, I think. Almost the 55. Okay. But, this is the sell zone. A dramatic week is often where you go from bottom to top or top to bottom. But that could happen, but I'm not thinking 144 yet, are you? At the very least, you look at the daily 21, and that's about 141 at the moment. So when we get to 140, 2 days later, the daily 21 will be at 140. So I'm still thinking like that, huh? What do you think? So just got caught on the wrong side of this trade, that's all. News will do it. Do you guys read? Apparently not. You don't read Kate's post, her Outlook? It's pretty nice. At the very least, like if you were doing a post on like the euro, one thing you could do in your post, right? Is copy that, put it in your post and say, Kate of Forex.Today says this about the British pound. Put it in as a quote and offer a link. You know what I mean? You just have to reference her and say, well, this is what Kate says, and that fits into my bias nicely. Mr. YJ! Pretty charts, YJ, pretty charts. Okay. What are we looking at? Another pound trade. You guys are so focused on pound. Good. Ah. Hey, YJ, where should I go for the cherry blossoms this spring? Where's the bus? Where is it? Osaka? Kyoto. That's something I would love to do with my family, huh? I'd like to go to, you know, I have this vision. I don't know. I have these crazy visions, right? I'm sitting in a Japanese hot tub, drinking sake, of course. And but it's like an old wooden hot tub in Japan. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. But if you know where I can go to sit in a wooden hot tub in Japan, ideally outdoors with the cherry blossoms falling on me. I don't know. It's crazy. Or maybe help me buy a tricked out Porsche Panamera. YJ knows his Porsches. Travis City, Michigan, or Missouri? I guess it's Michigan. No, thank you. Washington, D.C. Be one, but anyways, forget that. All right, so let's take a look at this. Early in the week, short 4 hour 21. Yeah, yeah. We didn't get that up, though, did we? We went right through it. Weekly Central. So where are we now? We're like weekly M4 now. We're already way up here. But yeah, of course, news will change everything, right? So let's go through the logic. Reality doesn't matter. Logic is more important, right? Gap down. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. There we go. Okay. Fill the gap. I get that. Up into here and then drop it like it's hot. I get the logic. Makes sense to me. Okay. Bear in mind, this is the sell zone. All right. And, if you hit the target, you kind of want to go back. So this is all fine, right? Technically, right? What we're doing is technical analysis here, and that makes tons of sense. Fill the gap, right? Close the gap, moveon.com. Great. Now, why didn't it not work? Well, that was an issue of fundamentals, not technicals. Oh, is it taking that and posting the same thing twice? Okay, I know it's doing that. I can have that turned off. But this makes a ton of sense to me. Fill the gap, move on. So it's a gap trade in the direction of the prevailing trend. I think most of the time that would work out. Yeah, and Ryan says, it's the first time we've gotten dollar strength out over Theresa May's speech. Good. But it could be worse, I think. That's the for a bear, I guess that's the best case scenario when someone just simply didn't say anything that was, I don't know, they could have said something 10 times worse. So that's good news. Like not that good, not that hopeful if you're a bull. Davos, huh? Oh, sorry, I almost forgot. More pound, yen, pound, dollar, pound, yen, pound, yen. Let's just move on to oil, just for something new. Euro CAD, huh? That looks tight. I'd say no trend there. Euro CAD monthly. It's a mess. Get it. Oh, see, I appreciate this. Tomorrow has an OPEC market report. Cool, all right. What was this post yesterday? Okay. Followed by another median OPEC members look for a way ensuring compliance. Yeah, okay. All right. So he's saying it's just the way the uploaded the charts were kind of strange. So daily see a little bit of CAD move. So I guess what they do is they come out, they say something to jack up oil prices because that's what OPEC would do because that's in their best interest. And you get a move pro Canadian dollar. And if you're already anti-euro, then that would be a good setup. All right. So the waves. He's saying up. Is that right? My trade plan for this pair is initiate longs today with a view of tightening my stop loss before the report. All right. Front running. Great. There's a break above 140 to 145, and then expect a bull run. So what? Well, I'm going to do this. My concern is that OPEC will avoid saying anything that could possibly in oil prices. I would expect CAD to strengthen based on OPEC's best interests. Cool. And then that's enough for technicals. Let's zip over and let's do the COT report. Can we check oil prices? Sure. Did I not click that? There we go. I missed my click. Okay. What we're looking at is no increase in shorts, slight increase in longs. The market is less net short than it used to be on euro. Firefox prevented. Allow. Okay. Slight. Hang on. Ping my business partner. Okay. All right. So slight what? Increase in shorts, slight increase in longs, and no real net change. Okay. Decrease in longs, decrease in short, lots of profit taking, slight upward move on the net. Swissy, right? This is one I've been kind of pushing you toward lately. Not very much, but been sort of saying, hey, you should be thinking about this. Right? Longs decreasing. Shorts decreasing. Okay? With some significant moves at the end of the year, huh? Aussie. Okay? Longs decrease, shorts decrease, net change even slightly down, right? But look at the change in price. Hmm? Look at the change in price, but not many changes in positions and stuff, right? By the way, just looking at Aussie dollar right now, we're at the monthly M4. If you were a bear, it would be your job to look for short opportunities. Maybe not right this second, but you'd think by the end of the day. We're on the monthly M4. It's your job if you're a bear to prepare. Kiwi, no real change in shorts. It's right, but a drop in longs. Less people bullish. And of course, looking at Kiwi yen, it's just been moving sideways for a month. Okay. And look at nobody selling it and nobody buying it. In fact, people are getting out of it. And last but not least, okay, drop, 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 drop. Amazing, huh? Just trading volume is dying off, isn't it? Good for the carry trade, yeah. If you were not expecting further down moves, right? So you take a shot, jam your stop, and take a walk, kind of thing. Yeah. Uh-huh. All right. Well, without further ado, let me upload this to Forex.Today. Thank you for being on my team. Thank you for posting your trade plans. I hope you appreciated the feedback. I look forward to tomorrow being a fantastic trading day. Get up early and stay up late is kind of what I think. Get up early, stay up late. It's called a party. Party of pips. So, anyways, peace on earth. May the pips be with you. May your profits be above average. And thank you for being a client of TradersWay.com. And if you have not opened an account or tested out our demo, please do that today at Forex.Today and at TradersWay.com. Take care of yourself. I'll see you tomorrow, huh? Cheers.